This one's good. I feel this one in my spear.
Test.
Hello.
I don't think your
Am I here?
I don't think your mic's on.
Yep, I just turned it on.
Oh, okay. We're getting some pretty bad feed. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me. Mike. It is. Okay, let's try. Let's try it again. Okay. All right, try it. Try line, Ann. Hey, y'all. We are here. There I am. Big screens and a nice PA speaker. Okay, let's try a different system here. Maybe I goofed. And you're definitely plugged in, right? Okay, so let's try something else. And can you bring me the bass? Okay. Yeah. Maybe I just got a little greedy here. All right, now let's try it on. Turn it on. All right. Yeah. Yeah, let's try leaving it there. See if this works better. Yeah, okay, I think we got you now.
All right. Ooh,
there she
now
is.
I'm really loud. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was with that there was some issue with that cord.
I added a second cord and I don't think it liked it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. maybe it reverse some polarity, but living and learning. And I appreciate the opportunity that I've had to learn through Baxter about so many of these kinds of technologies.
Okay, they can hear us both. All right.
Fuck, wait.
Oh, wow, we're starting a little later than
Are
usual.
we? What time is it?
It's already 10 after, so we'll
Okay.
we'll make our
And
setup
I
quick.
might have to exit a couple minutes early, but not that early.
Oh.
Not, you know, I'm just saying if we roll over that, I'll have to bounce. I can probably
if we
swing.
roll over that and we'll
yeah.
have to bounce.
You know what?
What?
This might be the first time you've sung on the live stream.
No.
No?
No.
Am I
There's
wrong,
been a couple
guys?
that I watched
Has
back
Baxter
and I'm
sung
singing during the song.
before? Let me know your memories of the last 5 years. Because I think that it's really rare.
You know
But
what?
Bax is always saying that he can't sing. I'm saying, yes, you can. And I'm a singer. I've been singing my
you're a
whole
very
life.
good singer.
A lot of more people can sing than they think can sing.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you all the truth.
All right. I am going to do a little color correction because you are a little bright.
I'm a little, yeah.
today.
Well, we didn't have these lights. I hadn't turned these lights on because I was dealing with the sound.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, not a cappella. Yeah, maybe that was the difference.
All right.
But you sound really good, Tom.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can carry a tune.
I can carry a tune. All right. I don't know why you look so. I heard him sing with music. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I sing to the-
Yeah. I'm orange. Don't want to be orange.
All right. Let's see what. Let's get a little. We're gonna teach everybody what a hue shift is.
Ooh, Thomas, this is some high tech.
Yeah.
Maybe is it too much light? Maybe I should.
I think it's too much light. I don't know if you
yeah,
need the
for
light.
the daytime. Maybe maybe I'll do this. Create a little bit of light like this because I felt like just the
Create a
one little
little
one
bit
wasn't
of
enough. Maybe this is better.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna. All right, now here's another technical thing I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm actually going to.
You're live learning on camera about at-home video production, which of course is becoming necessarily.
There we go. That's better.
Do you like that?
What?
Well, not yet. Maybe
There
a little.
we go.
Maybe in the middle of that. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that middle. Okay.
There
We're
we
in the
go.
middle.
And
But at-home video and sound production, I have learned everything almost from Baxter that I've learned in the on those things, and it's very valuable knowledge.
yeah,
I really
and-
appreciate it, and so just glad
and
to
as
share.
the stream
it.
knows, I'm gonna bring up my mic.
Lighting
just
is
a
tough, and sound is
bit.
tough.
Yeah.
You
Well-
got to get everything in right and in the right order.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we are open to request if anybody has a request. And I feel I'm in a good mood. How are you feeling?
I'm in a very good mood.
How's the
I'm going
chat?
to my niece's graduation party this weekend in South Carolina, so I'm just feeling very proud of her, and it's great to see these young people grow up.
What is she graduating from?
High school.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's had this long, we connected a lot in her college search because she, like me, looked at probably every college and university in the entire country.
All right. Is that getting redder?
Are we getting redder, folks? Red is better than orange.
Okay. Is that better?
I think we're good. I think this is hoopable.
All right.
If contrast, I was thinking I'm going to try to wear more contrasty things so that people. Oh,
I think that's good.
you think that's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like it?
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
well, did you change it again?
I changed it a little bit. Yeah.
I think that maybe that last tweak, take it halfway down from there as far as the brightness.
All right. How's that?
Well, I
Too
think
much?
you took it down more than, okay. Now we were in the middle. Okay, no, I think we're back in the middle. Guys,
It's hard for me to hit the middle of anything.
we're witnessing, this is, Bags might be a hoop geek, but when you get to gear, No
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
There's a geekery afoot.
Absolutely.
This is a fundamental part of your personality, but it benefits our household tremendously. And
Jordan's
my
here.
life as well.
All right. Yeah.
Hula hooping. Back to hula hooping.
Yeah.
We're-
Speaking of gear, I want to thank everybody that sent in a donation for our new piece of gear. I am very happy with it. I
Seems to
went
be
back and
flowing
listened
better.
to what's that?
Seems to be flowing better, the whole
Yeah,
put
well,
together.
you know what? I have buttons again.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I have an actual mixer with buttons.
okay.
And so I
Again,
can
we're
hit
behind the
slide
scenes.
buttons and
Ooh.
yeah, right?
Behind the scenes. So, yeah, mixer, this
Isn't
is
that nice?
strictly sound, but yeah, learning how to operate one of those is a superpower.
Well, before I tried to go mixerless. That's what I did, y'all. And
Because it would seem to be easier, but then,
no, no. Mouse clicking to control volume was actually tricky for me.
yeah, I hate working with a mouse.
Yeah.
I have a trackpad.
All right, let's not. We really try hard to not get political here on the
We are
stream.
here to talk about hula hooping.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully, we're all sounding good.
Y'all
Feeling
let us
good.
know in the comments if you're a tech, if you're a geek, or if you can't stand it.
We've got noises.
Dude. We're in a new era. That's in the mixer, the era of the mixer.
Yeah, we're loving it.
Okay.
I just flashed my nerd badge to all my fellow nerds out there.
I know. It's the
Yeah, that's a laugh
track.
applause track.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Holy shit.
Yeah, let's see what this one does.
Oh, what's that? The
That's a buzzer,
90
like you got the
1990
answer.
Cell phone?
What's that?
James Bond cell phone?
Yeah, I don't think I know what this one is. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't want that one. Or do we want that one? No, maybe. Okay.
We are here to talk about hula hooping.
See? And I'll show you something else that I've been working on. Check this out.
This is
We've got the bird's eye back. We've got the bird's eye back.
that was an absolute.
And like their shoes on my beach. Okay. All right.
People leave their shoes on the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
It was there, put there for realism, for gritty realism. That
Yeah.
I know that you're going for.
Yeah.
Actually, that's it's a sort of a foreboding image behind you. Do you have?
Do you think so?
I mean, there's definitely some dark clouds with
Okay.
with the things that dark clouds connote. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll change it later.
I mean, it's beautiful as well, and I love blue. Oh God. This is gonna be a game changer. We're
Yeah,
like in Don Imus
yeah.
territory.
Yeah. What noises do we need in here besides air horn?
Oh,
Okay. All
we just
right,
need
let's
do a
get to
Titanic
Sway.
on-
And let's rock out. If you guys have requests, let's have requests. And whenever Carla is streaming in the mall, we try to keep the language down.
Oh, was that directed at me? Tom.
All right, I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
What,
right.
Howard Stern.
Let's-
You're having your Howard Stern moment.
I am having my Howard Stern moment. All right, here we go. Let's sway up and
Oh God. Ooh, I'm gonna have to turn this mic off because I'm gonna wheeze.
okay. All right. All right. Okay. Audible breath in. I'm going to invite us to do a little mental experiment for today, and we're going to focus on optimism. I used to talk about optimism a lot on the road, and I've never really... Oh, it's doing audio ducking. Okay. The music's turning down every time I talk. I just realized, though. Yeah, it's okay, though. Okay. Optimism. It was one of a lecture from Ram Dass where I really started to understand optimism and kind of what some people perceive as manifestation. And I'm not going to trudge into those waters about manifestation and how it works or if it works or anything like that. What I subscribe to is a little bit different but similar, which is optimism. And the idea is that it's a perspective from which you see things happening around you. And so when you're optimistic, you're looking for things, signs, effects that confirm a positive outcome. When you're pessimistic, when you're cynical, you are looking for things to make sure it's not working, that it's not going to plan. And so it's not so much that, you know, by thinking positively that you're changing the course of things, you're changing how you view the course of things. And that changing of perspective can have real results. Rather than piecing all the things together that are proving that something isn't working, you're piecing all the things together that are proving that it is working. Audible breath in. So I invite you to think optimistically today. You know, like somebody says something to you that is weird. You know, just think like, well, okay, maybe it's not weird in a bad way. Maybe what they're saying is actually weird in a good way. Audible breath in. I invite you to consider that it's going to work out. Oh, that seems short. Huh. Okay, well. Oh, that seemed like an extra short sway. What did you think? Your mic's not on. Okay.
Tom, yes, I
There
would
you go.
definitely love to keep swaying.
All right, let's
Can't even come out of this stretch,
you're
it's
stuck
so
in
good.
mid-sway stretch.
Oh, yeah, because I've kind of worked my way into this stretch.
All right, let's keep going then.
Thank you, Will. Yeah, I'm going to turn my mic off.
Oh, wait.
Because I'm vocalizing. I highly recommend it.
Let's try this one. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to fix this. I got to fix... There's always something, right?
Oh. Oh. No, wait. What, oh, was something about the music?
Yeah, you know, the fact that it's dropping out every time I talk. That's called audio ducking.
Yeah.
It's usually a good thing, but for Sway it kind of was a little on the distracting side.
Not for me.
It wasn't? Okay. All right. Okay. Why don't we let's start off with a little bit of rolling, just to warm up. And yeah, we'll. Whoa.
Whew.
Hands pumped.
Yeah, I definitely felt some strong flow. It's a blessing. I did have coffee this morning. Is this what we're rolling?
Okay. All right, yeah, we're going to roll to this here.
Oh.
Let's try it.
It's a little bit more my speed.
Oh, I know what's happening. There we go. Okay. I got it turned off.
A button?
Yeah. All right, let's do a little...
Oh!
Let's do a little rolling.
That metal you hear is a circus hoop.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a cool... If you get a chance to hoop with a circus hoop, it's really a fun feeling.
I invite you to bring your legs and your feet into this. Anne is not doing rolling right now, so just ignore her. Oh, sorry, Chad. But you can do any way you want to warm up.
I
but
was
we're gonna try.
incorporating rolling into it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Swing break. If I move my hand the same direction that the hoop is going, that's essentially like stalling. Would be like a stall isolation. If I roll my hand opposite of the way the hoop's going, that's called anti-spin. Uh-oh. Add some weaves to it.
Oh no, Tim. Sorry.
I like going from a weave, like as a warm-up exercise, I like going from a weave to a roll, to weave, roll, weave, roll. under the legs, bring up the heartbeat a little bit. Boom. All right.
Yeah, and I was feeling kind of a similar thing of like weave into roll, but I was using it to keep me turning.
Yeah.
So I was always kind of changing my orientation to the hoop. But that felt really good. Is for kind of a next step if you wanted to add a second layer to that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm kind of digging getting my heart rate up. I think maybe we should get into a little bit of core hooping. All right.
I am going to grab a beverage really quick.
All right. Let's start off on the waist, I guess. Let's see if the bird's eye can show you something that we've been talking about lately while we warm up here. Yeah, this will work. Okay. So, there we go. Okay. So this is me like leaning forward of my feet, and the fronts of my feet kind of dig in. And then this is me leaning back. And then this is me leaning over to the right. And then one thing that can be fun to do is to, kind of like with our hands, and we did this in the last class before, I can't remember, but it's to roll or move around a circle while you're core hooping. There we go. Thank you for letting me know that, Shelley. I think I just took the echo away, I'm hoping. I can reverse that and go anti-spin. Go on with it. And then this is what it looks like from the head on.
Excuse me. I just swill a bunch of seltzer water really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good bird's eye, Tom.
Thanks.
And the room is kind of, I'm pretty impressed with the room that it can accommodate that.
Yeah. See, Jackie knows that the mic was on that camera. Now it's off, so there's no echo. We're all learning together.
Oh, yes, good insight.
Reverse.
I get back to theater tech.
All right, this is when the bass drops. If I lift a foot, well, really, I don't have to lift a foot to do this, but it's a very obvious example. But I can do in HoopPath what we call two-tree hooping. Anne's doing it right now. She's lifting a foot. And that means that, through a part of the revolution of the hoop, if not the whole revolution, she's on one leg, I'm on one leg.
I'm just kind of passing my weight back and forth. And when it's fully passed, I lift the opposite foot. So it's a short little lift, but
Reverse.
for me, it really helps with this process of stepping around. And it's a really important thing for our aging to be able to support your body weight on either leg, to be able to balance on either foot for, a minute. Because that's one of the, if you have that balance, then you're much less likely to fall, which is that whole, can be, a real dangerous part of aging.
No, totally. I mean, I think about that all the time, like that's the cool thing about hooping, you're waking up both sides of the body, and by waking up both sides of the body, it's like you're training your body to, like when you get older to be able to grab a rail with your non-dominant hand and actually do something with it,
I feel like I would be aging really differently if it weren't for hooping.
Yeah, me too. I definitely think so.
Kind of scary to contemplate.
Well, one of the hooper myths that I actually believe in is the whole reverse aging thing, or the slowing.
Yeah, fountain of youth.
People that get into hooping typically look younger to their friends after they do it for a year or so.
Yeah, well, it's the life energy, and what I keep thinking about in this whole conversation about AI and computers and computing power is that it's a time for us to, not that, it's a time to explore embodiment and in different ways. And the hoop just allows us to feel our embodiment, in the most simple and fundamental way. And I feel like that's a really important part of surviving the chaos.
Yeah. Let's do some second current only. Anne's not excited about that as much as I am.
No.
This is a song with a slow build. We're going to do second current only. Oop. If you don't know what that means, that just means you do the opposite direction. And then while we're in second current, I'm going to invite you to try big arm movements and big steps, and we can bring back that two tree if you want to. But breaking out of the T-Rex and pushing the arms out. I feel like getting a workout today. That's where we're going. If I want to speed up the hoop, I just tighten the orbit of my movement. Like imagine that, there's a ball of awareness moving around your center line, the space between your two trees, that there's a space between your two trees, that there's a space there. And if I want to speed up the hoop, I tighten that orbit around my center line. That speeds it up. If I want to slow it down, well, one, I don't have to move as much, but I can also push that orbit out. There you go. Anne's doing a good job there, demo. Second current. Now, if you know how to shoulder hoop and you want to go ahead and come up and shoulder hoop, go for it. But I'm just going to, for me, I'm digging second current. I'm just going to spend all my time right here. And we've done this before. This might be a better bird's eye thing. But if you want to, one way to develop your core skills is to twist within the hoop. So, like right now, my feet are face forward, my shoulders are pretty much over my feet. But I'm going to twist. I'm keeping my feet forward, and I'm going to twist. Quick twist. This is kind of a fun feeling because what you're doing when I'm turning the same direction as the hoop, that's called a stall. And when I'm going against the hoop, when I'm turning against its current, that's called cutting. So stalling and cutting. So this is me cutting and then stalling, and you'll feel like the difference. One will feel like you're speeding up, the other will feel like you're kind of slowing the hoop up. This would be if I did a full stall where I'm just turning right with the hoop. And then this would be if I was doing full cutting. I love this song. A second current for me, but you can be in any current, of course.
Keep changing, almost changing current.
I like getting the full twist on. You know, like pulling all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a good twist.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm almost all the way behind there.
Is Bax doing yoga secretly? Maybe.
No.
Echo in the bird's eye. Cameron, did you see that?
What's that?
Echo in the bird's eye.
Yeah, that's
okay.
old news,
Oh,
man.
that was the old thing.
Yeah,
okay,
we
sorry.
fixed that.
Sorry, Charlie.
No, it's all good. All right, how about some shoulder hooping? What do you think?
Sure.
Let's go up to the shoulders. We're going to get a workout. We started a little late. We're kind of running late already.
No, we're not. We were only about 5 minutes late today.
All right, come up. Most people naturally do what Anne's doing and they stall while shoulder hooping. It gives you a little bit more freedom. Because when you're stalling the hoop, you know, like because just from your turning, you're putting momentum on the hoop. And then you're still doing your little shoulder things and hooping with your legs. And so that puts momentum on the hoop too. So like the more different sources of momentum you get on the hoop, the flatter and nicer the plane stays.
And this is also a time where you feel into that weight exchange between the two sides. And the more that you can fully shift the weight and, you know, be able to support it equally on each leg for an equal amount of time, each step, that'll smooth it out a whole lot. And you can feel for that in the soles of the feet. Like how it kind of almost feels like when you are spilling sand from hand to hand, that feeling of shifting back and forth, that's kind of how it feels in the soles of the feet. And it's one of those ways that the blindfold really helped me learn. So if you're having trouble finding it, try closing the eyes or using a blindfold.
I'm really digging second current shoulders right now.
I just started it.
You did.
After blissing out in first current shoulders, I'm now like, oh, now I'm into the challenge. Because I don't do as much shoulder hooping as I used to.
Yeah, we took advantage of your absence, honestly. We did core hooping when you were gone the last 2 classes.
Tom, that's not a nice thing to say.
No, I'm just saying. Cutting at
I'm
the
not against core hooping.
Cutting at the shoulders, a little bit trickier, but also helpful for developing core skills. So if the hoop is going to my left, if I turn against the hoop, I'm turning towards the right. That's cutting. And it's kind of hard at first if you've never tried it. I'm not saying it looks cool, but it feels cool. Or feels weird. It can feel cool. This is me doing the same twist we were doing before. Let's bring in our bird's eye without the echo. So I'm here. This is me turning against the current, getting my twist on. Feet are staying forward, and coming back. If you're new to hooping, that's probably pretty hard, but if you've been hooping a while, you'll pick that up. Another thing that can be fun with shoulder hooping is to try rooted shoulders. That means your feet are staying, more or less put. And then raising and lowering. And then a little pro tip, your arms can act as guardrails to keep the hoop kind of where you want it to be. So when you're doing these up and downs or you're doing some of this cutting, like you can see Anne's basically in mountain most of the time, but your arms being out there can help you keep the hoop nice and level. So when I'm doing these little dips, my arms are kind of coming out, trying to separate the shoulder blades a little bit. Twist. You feel it in your abs, right?
Oh, wait. I twisted too soon. Maybe twisting slowly is part of the answer. Ugh. Dang. Okay. This is like seated hooping.
Yeah.
Ugh. Or seated shoulders, which I hate. Okay. I'm giving up.
All right.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving doing shoulders. Now I have to get my hair off of my neck. Yeah, for me, I tend to get like either hot or cold really fast.
Yeah.
So I just started sweating, so yeah.
All right.
It'll be fine after I get this out.
What do you think next? Should we do some angles or is that too much?
For me,
Yeah.
because I am going to work a half day.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
I'd rather Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking. Woo. Okay, do I look like Little Women? Mm-hmm. Is that aspirational? No.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
You said we were dark, and I just went happy.
Oh, no, that's not happy.
Man, I feel like...
That's disturbing. You guys know.
You think it's creepy?
This shows how much Baxter loves being in a crowd, a crushing crowd of people.
But this isn't creepy. Let's see. We'll try another one. We'll try a much less creepy one.
A crushing crowd of emojis.
Okay. How's this?
What is it, Bugs Bunny? Tom.
Is this less creepy? No, it's kind of more creepy.
Yeah.
Damn. All
That
right.
was,
Here we go.
I don't know what.
I'm beginning to think smiley faces in general are just kind of creepy. How's this?
So when I send you a smiley face literally every single day, you're creeped out?
All right.
This one's horrible. This is some kind of psychological experiment.
Yeah.
You're trying to mess with us.
All right. Let's.
You're trying to torture us.
Okay. No,
I'm
not.
on to you.
No, I'm not. I don't date you, so I wouldn't want to torture you. Okay, wait a second.
Tommy.
I only torture the people I date.
Tom, that sounds horrible. I can't believe you said that.
I was being funny.
No,
it was meant to be
y'all, that did
self-deprecating.
not. Look at this.
I think this one's pretty
This
good.
is some kind of Andy Kaufman persona that Bax is appropriating some kind of
Okay.
like oblivious, clueless oddball.
Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of hot coals, but you don't have to move fast. But hot coals just means that you're going to move your feet throughout the whole song.
Please change please go back to the lake.
All right, we'll go back to the lake. All right, just give me a second here. All right. All right, let's move feet.
I hope y'all feel like I'm your voice. I think I'm speaking on behalf of all
Everyone.
viewers.
All right, so and core hooping, moving your feet, and I'm gonna
Hot
get
coals.
a less creepy.
Okay. This isn't really, this is a little slow for hot coals, don't you think?
No, I think you're right. All right, let's go with something a little bit more up. Yeah, maybe too chill. Actually, let's go. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, to get fast enough, yeah, we need enough of a beat.
Hey girl, tell daddy.
You know I need a bottle when I walk up in the club.
All you gotta do is tell daddy.
Daddy, I want you to spank it hard when we making love.
All you gotta do is tell daddy.
You know I'm rolling with you when the lights come on and the club close.
Yeah, tell daddy. Tell daddy, tell daddy. So what you saying, girl? Baby, tell me what you need, you know I got it. Baby, tell me what you want, it's yours tonight. Tell daddy what you wanna do. You know I'm buying one for me and getting one for you. You know I got the top floor with the city view. I'm that, I can make your dreams come true. Hey girl, oh, this ain't money, can't buy love, but we can try. Oh, that sexy dancing got me open, I can't lie. You deserve it, babe. Tonight you look perfect, babe. We could do anything you like. I know you want a rich in your life. Yeah. Tell daddy.
You know I need a bottle when I walk up in the club.
All you gotta do is tell daddy.
Daddy, I want you to spank it hard when we making love.
All you gotta do is tell daddy.
You know I'm rolling with you when the lights come on and the club close.
Yeah, tell daddy. Tell daddy, tell daddy.
Hey, little mama, your swag got sauce. Only Queen Bees get to step to a boss. Let me whisper in your ear like I'm in the front trying to see Shorty got in the club popping bottles like the mall pop tags. Everybody in the squad got she bad, but she mediocre. I ain't gonna hurt nobody feelings, so I let her come over. Big girls in the club need love too.
Okay, yeah. Chat likes this background better. I get it.
Yeah, this is way better, Tom.
Tell daddy.
You know I need a bottle when I walk up in the club.
One good way of finding
Daddy, I want you to
hot
spank
coals is to
hard
try stepping backwards. Because you kind of naturally go a little faster.
when the lights come on and the club close.
Keep up that momentum. And you can also double time your feet kind of with this beat, even if you're just turning around in one spot. But that's the essence of hot coals, kind of quick. There's weight shifts, but real quick. You just can't keep your foot down too long. And see how when the beat changes, it becomes like a different, a different kind of a game.
They go to Flockaverse. All you birds chirping, getting on my nerves. I just wanna bring it on your curves. More money, problems, what I prefer. I'm the realest in this point blank. She on the period, I text disappointing face. She wanna get to know me though. No emojis riding on this rodeo. Come and go, money is the motive though. It counts overdrawn.
Stepping backwards or stepping side to side. Can help with hot coals, finding a hot cold rhythm.
Hope you taking notes. And if a boyfriend ain't he get a broken nose.
Back and forth.
With a fine, all the 20 more bottles keep pouring.
And then you can add spinning to all that, which I think is kind of what Bags is doing. Like you're not committed to stepping in, you're committed to turning, but you're not committed to stepping in any particular direction. You can always change. That's also a good way to practice your footwork. Is like, can I step any foot in any direction at any time? Again, back to that weight shift thing. Whether you can carry your weight on each foot.
Yeah.
Just practice it at home, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
This is a good health hack. Easy health home hack.
Yeah. All right. I think we're kind of over our time. I know this class was a little disorganized, but
Yeah,
I
that
kind
time
of
flew.
it flew by.
I don't know what I did with my. I must have plugged my phone in or something, but.
It's 2:06.
Yeah, I need to jump.
Okay.
Are you gonna green out, or are you gonna keep going?
I'm gonna play this song because I love this song and I'm enjoying hooping. But
Yeah.
I understand if other people have to bounce. There's a little hoop workout class.
Let me just do one last free hoop song. Is that okay?
Yeah, this will be the song. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm into it. That works for me. It gives me kind of the perfect amount of time. Thanks, Mars. Thanks, y'all, for being
Thank you,
here.
Mars.
This was a really fun Saturday.
I just wanted to keep it light.
Giggles.
You know what I mean? And I'm really gonna try this optimism thing. I guess I'm talking to me more than anybody.
Oh.
I'm not gonna take a long nap. I'm not gonna scroll and get fed.
I have been feeling, just to speak to that and back to the whole AI thing, but yeah, I've been feeling the weight of like participating in social media too much of the time.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking for ways of just focusing on other things
Yeah.
for blocks of time. This is a great way to do it as a group.
Yeah, totally. Just remember, when you're scrolling, you're not interacting with humankind. You're interacting with AI.
It gets stranger over time. I've actually been
No
realizing
matter
that.
what your belief system is, you're interacting with AI, right?
It's what's weird to me is how each event horizon, it kind of, it's like I can sense this turn even before I could name it. Or I've just been recognizing kind of how this constant interaction with social media, it's like it changes my brain waves.
Of
I've
course
just been
it does.
noticing it, and it's very analogous to the tobacco smoking.
Yeah. Well.
So I'm going to try to pivot off, or, I'm not going to give up social media, but just kind of at the same time do a little cleanse and a little reset.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was nice to hoop with you guys today. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
Carla.
We'll bring the music up, and then we'll fade to green in a second here.
Yeah, I'm just going to dance a bit. It's a nice mix.
If I ever leave you, you can say I told you so. And if I ever hurt you,
Almost knocked over my drink.
you know I hurt myself as well. It's only way for a man to carry on. Do you think I want my loved one gone?
I love the penny rolls, man.
I was actually just getting into one as you said that. Because I was turning and I couldn't see that you were doing it.
Well, hot coals really helps with it.
The loosening, for me, my lower body can get very stiff.
Yeah.
More than my upper body.
All right, if you wanted to get your heart rate up today, you got it. Thank you, Ann, for joining
Core
us.
hooping for the win.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'll be here Tuesday, and then next Saturday, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll play. Well, yeah, it's a big
Find
day.
a protest in your area if you are in that boat.
All right, y'all.
June 14th.
Let's have a great weekend.
Thanks, Tommy.